Hello and welcome to STWebDesigner. This is part 2 of the Code a Basic Responsive Website series, and today we start coding. So we're firstly going to code the basic HTML5 structure into our index.html document. So we're going to start off with writing doctype.html, as this tells the browser that this is a HTML5 document. We're then going to add the HTML tags. And we're going to write lang equals en, as this declares the language that the website is written in. Then we're going to place the tags that are inside the HTML tags, which are the head and the body tags. And that there is the basic HTML5 structure with the tags that we're going to need. We're now going to add a few things to the head of the document. The first is that we're going to add a title, and I'm going to call mine Basic Responsive Website, but the title can be anything you want. We're also going to add 2 meta tags. The first declares the char set, which is UTF-8. And the second is the responsive meta tag, which tells the browser to render the width of the page to the width of its own screen. The final thing we need to add in the head is a link to our style sheet. Otherwise, the website will just be a bunch of images and text and no style or layout. And that is our head completed. And now we're going to add a container within our body. And the container is going to be a div, and it's going to be an ID. So we're going to go div ID equals container. And we'll end that div. And it's good practice to have comments in both your HTML and CSS documents. So we're going to have a comment on the closing tag of the div. And that is the HTML code for this part completed. We are now going to style the body and the container in our styles.css document, as the website doesn't have anything in it, just a plain white background. So we're firstly going to style the body. And as you can see, I'm using these comments so I know what I'm styling. I'm going to give the body first of all a font family of Arial and Sans Serif. I'm going to give it a background colour of a really light grey, which is F3, F3, F3. And I'm going to add overflow Y, scroll, as this will add a scroll bar to the website no matter what the height of that web page is. So let's take a look at the stylings that we've done in the browser. As you can see, the background has gone slightly grey. We're now going to style the container. Now to style the container we need to put a hashtag before the name because it's an ID. And we're firstly going to give it a max width of 960 pixels because that is the width that we want it to be. To make it centre in the web page, we need to add display block and margin 0 auto. Otherwise, it would be left of the web page, which we don't want it to be left. We want it to be right in the centre. We're going to add a padding of 32 pixels and a background colour of white, so it stands above the body background that we did earlier. I'm going to add overflow hidden as well. And that is our body and container styled. So let's take a look at that in our browser. So as you can see, we've got the body with a grey background and we've got the container at 960 pixels with a white background in the centre of the web page. So that is our HTML code and CSS styles done. Thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, why not hit that subscribe button. Bye for now.